Hi, this is Dr. Stephen with Outclick Magazine. Today, we're excited to welcome a whole host and crew from Island City Stage. They are bringing to us Compensation starting February 5th, 2021. Welcome to the program, everyone.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Hi, everyone. Hannah is the playwright. Israel, you are one of the cast. Andy is the artistic director, and Marty is the managing director. So hopefully I've got everyone's titles and names correct. Island City Stage is always on the must-see to-do list. They bring fabulous shows. They're great people to work with, always a great production, and they have such a variety of shows for everyone. Compensation is coming February 5th, 2021. Andy, pretend like there's one person that's not heard of Island City Stage. Tell us about the theater and what's going on and kind of what people can expect.
So we're the professional regional theater in the area that focuses on the issues, characters, and themes of the LGBT plus community. And we've been doing that now for almost 10 years. So that's who we are. And we have a large subscription base, and we perform in our theater on Dixie Highway. So I'm sure most of you, at least I certainly hope so.
Yes, that you have such a great variety of shows. Starting February 5th, 2021 is Compensation. We're excited to have the actual playwright on. Is Hannah. Hannah, you went to Carnegie Mellon. You and I were chatting the other day. Tell us a little bit about yourself and give us, don't give the whole plot away, but tell us about the show. And people are excited to come. Tell us about it, Hannah.
All right. Yeah, no worries. I won't reveal anything that isn't already public knowledge. I think I've got the elevator pitch pretty down pat at this point. But anyway, my name's Hannah. I grew up in Georgia and spent 1 year at DePaul University in Chicago, which I endearingly refer to as my gap year that I spent at school because I then transferred to Carnegie Mellon. I was a member of the directing cohort there. But while I was part of the directing program, I really discovered an even more profound love for playwriting. So I started working on this piece my sophomore year at CMU, and produced it for part of Playground, Carnegie Mellon's yearly festival of new student work. That version of the play was only about half an hour long, but the idea for the play had been rattling around for so long that I knew that there was more to unearth there. So I had a conversation with my advisor, Jed Allen Harris, and asked if he thought that it would be worth expanding the piece into something full length for the purpose of my senior thesis show, and he greatly encouraged that. So Compensation is about a young woman named Tara who serves as a surrogate for an older established gay couple, Gabriel and Elliot. And she becomes interwoven into the fabric of their lives in an intimate capacity that she really wasn't anticipating. But complications arise throughout the play, and essentially she has to make the decision between staying a part of this pseudo-familial unit and her own autonomy. So that's the play in a nutshell that I've got going on here.
It sounds fascinating. We were reading the synopsis. Israel, you are in the play. Tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your experience and the show coming up.
Well, I do play Elliot in the show, and I am a former New Yorker, and I relocated to South Florida 3 years ago. Okay. And I actually heard about Island City Stage for the first time late last year, because I am a member of the South Florida Theater League. And I get their weekly newsletter, and I heard about auditions for Compensation. And I went in and I got the part. Very excited to play Elliot. I haven't played an LGBTQ character in some time, so I'm very excited to tell his story. We are similar in age, and I like to think of Elliot as a little bit more hyper than me, but I'm getting there. He has a lot of energy. So yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about telling the story, especially Elliot's story, because he is a gay man who wants to have a child. And I think that story is not told very often. And I myself, being a gay man, am wondering what that process is like. So I'm actually kind of living vicariously through him right now. So it's been very exciting.
Interesting. So as an actor and the playwright, is there any questions that you all have for each other since we've got you together?
I can't think of any.
And it's okay if there's not.
Oh, I do have a question. I do, okay. Because one of the things that attracted me to the role is that I've never seen a casting call where the zodiac sign of and no, I consider myself to be an amateur astrologer, very amateur, but I have never seen that. And I know that you must have done that for a reason. Is there why?
So I also consider myself an amateur astrologer. I could probably provide the full charts for all of the characters in this play, but I decided that would be overwhelming as part of a character description. But I figure that putting a character's sun sign into the character descriptions is just a peek of a window into who they are. It gives you sort of a foundation for what might be motivating them. And when you're just providing the sun sign, I think that it is really exciting to people who have an interest in astrology. But it also is layman friendly enough that it isn't intimidating to people who know nothing about astrology. So yeah, it's just like an interest of mine that I found has been a really useful tool in describing who a character is and how they might operate. And actually, fun tidbit is that Gabriel, Elliot, and Tara are my sun, moon, and rising signs.
I knew it. I was going to guess.
Yes!
Wait, yeah. Which one?
Okay, so I'm a Scorpio sun, Capricorn moon, Pisces rising.
Amazing. So great.
Very cool. Very cool. Hannah, you were so much fun to talk to, and congratulations on your graduation. So this is a really amazing show. We're pleased and we're excited to have it. It starts February 5th. Andy or Marty, if you want to give us the two different options of seeing it in person, and then you've also got the online version. Arthur's going to pull up the website.
Marty, you want to take it away?
Yeah, and if you'll scroll the website down just a little bit, I can answer it a little bit better. February the 5th, which is this Friday, is when we actually open the show. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sundays are always at 5 p.m. and the rest of the time it's always at 8. So we run the next week too, and it's on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and we have skip a Friday because we have to film the show. So we'll be going into production on filming on Friday, and that'll get us ready in time for February the 19th through the 28th. We'll have the online version of the show through Stream Ally, and we're excited. I think it's going to be a great production. So if you feel safe enough to come back and see the show, and we have done every precaution possible here to make sure it's a safe space. We want you to do that, but if not, you can check out the online version, because we're working with the company Lightship Media to film it, and they did a phenomenal job filming our first show for us, and so we're excited about seeing the product with that, and it's going to be a way that more people can actually see the show from across the United States. So we hope people will do that. And we've already got a lot of people buying tickets for it. We only had 56 tickets available for in theater yesterday. So it's going to go pretty quick, and then we will sell out, and then it'll be online. So, but if it sells out really quick, we may have to add another performance.
Now, Marty has the swanky new seats that they got installed. So they've barely been set in. So if you go, you've got almost a brand new seat to set in.
Exactly.
Yes.
And believe me, we are spending a whole lot of time cleaning and getting ready for things. In fact, that's what I get to do today after I get off this call is start cleaning at the theater. So
start cleaning. And
yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Hannah, this is the world premiere of this show?
It is. Yep. I had the privilege to direct a production at Carnegie Mellon as my senior thesis show, but obviously that was with student actors, and there was, pardon the pun, no one was compensated for that work. So this is the professional premiere of the show. Yes.
Very good. Well, Israel, you're on deck to be the first one to do it in front of an audience. So very good. Cool. Very good. Where time is up, is there anything you all wanted to mention that we didn't bring up today?
I'll say islandcitystage.org is where you can get tickets, and or you can find the phone number there too, because I can say it 1,000 times, but just go to islandcitystage.org and you can find all that you need.
islandcitystage.org. I go to almost every single show every season. It's always a good show, not a bad seat in the house. And it's really great people to work with, and we're very thankful for what they do to put on great shows for our local community. And again, islandcitystage.org. You can go over there and wander and talk to Marty and Andy and bug them if you don't have anything else to do. And you can text OCQ to 22828 to stay updated on us. And we thank all of them for joining us, and we look forward to the show coming up. Everyone, thank you for joining us, and have a great weekend. See you at the show.
Thank you.
So much.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.